Real Madrid, the Kings. We're built to win, bro.
No, against the Real Oviedo.
We are, bro. We are. And Barcelona, you got the win. So let's hope the games begin, people. My name's Dave. Welcome to Papillon. Let the show begin. This is Clasico Chaos episode 3, people. Welcome to the show. And sorry about the delay. I was rushing home from work because, long day, people. So let's get into it, guys. Real Madrid, Barcelona, as you know, always come onto this podcast. We talk about both teams in their fullest. And I obviously wanted to go for the weekend games, the previous weekend games. 2 wins, one maybe not so convincing in Papillon's eyes, and ours pretty convincing in terms of the position that we face. But will that happen against a bigger team? Welcome, guys, and we are here. And Papillon, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing good. Doing good. Thank you for asking, by the way. And look, first thing I'm gonna talk about is the title, man. VINI silences his critics. Brother, come on, Dave. Come on, Dave, against Real Oviedo. Brother, come on. My man went from scoring against City and silencing haters in the Champions League to scoring against Real Oviedo.
Yeah.
Come on, Dave. Come on. But look, Barca PEDRI shines. That's a good title. That's it.
That's the situation today. As you can see, guys, we are slightly happy. We both got wins. Real Madrid beat Real Oviedo 3-0 away from home. And we had Barcelona beat Levante after a very tough game initially in the first half. And then coming back to regain their crown, regain the win, and obviously keep up in competition with the rest of La Liga. So, Papillon, tell me about that game, bro. That was very, very crazy. I was doing a watch along, or I hate watch, as you would call it, as a Real Madrid fan. And I was celebrating, mate. I was first half, mate. I was over the moon. You should have seen my live stream. Look, you should have seen it, bro.
Sorry to disappoint. Look, 90 minutes. Watching 90 minutes of Barcelona is too long. So I'm sorry to disappoint. Remontada Kings did it again.
You are the Remontada Kings. I do have to admit that.
Yep. We are finally the Remontada Kings. But look, we didn't play good. I'm not even joking. That was a disappointing win. Yes, it is like Levante away playing 11 people in the defense, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't satisfied with that win. Like, it's an own goal at the end of the day. We won because of an own goal. The players didn't play as good as I expected them to perform after that game against Mallorca. I expected them to do better, especially from the start, not losing in the first half. That's I wasn't happy about. Some of these players are still playing they're over the moon. They won everything. They achieved everything in life. They already won the Champions League for Barcelona. They don't care. Flick actually with his changes and subs was a little bit stupid.
Exactly.
I mean, he missed out on a lot of chances to bring on some players that can help, or even to start the game with a better lineup. And Lamine Yamal wasn't Lamine Yamal. He was moving like Vinicius. So that was a bad performance from
Lamine Yamal was moving like Vinicius.
Did I lie? Wasn't he moving like Vinicius? Like, no, not against the Real Oviedo. He was moving like the Vinicius we know.
Yeah, I get that. And I looked at the match and I was like, Yamal was pretty non-existent. He was very inaccurate with his passing, his crossing, everything that he was doing, very inaccurate. Obviously, look, give him credit. He kept on plugging away at the end. Even if it was an own goal, it still is the action that's taken before that counts. And he done that action, guys. You have to admit, we can't discount that. But across the game, he was very mid. I've got to be honest. I've not seen Yamal play like that in a very long time, where he's completely non-existent in the game. The last time I saw him non-existent was against Portugal, against Mendes. But that game there, I tell you what, they actually, sat back. They defended well. And Levante, they have, and a lot of teams have done this as well. Yeah, the blueprint to beat Barcelona. The blueprint to beat Barcelona is sit back when Barcelona have 8 men up front, do a long ball, and let's hope for the best. Let's counterattack the life out of them and see what happens. Yeah, see what happens. So Levante's players, they were fully on it for the whole game. And I was really, really concerned at times for Levante come the second half, because I was like, okay, Barcelona are starting to put pressure on now. They're starting to mount pressure. But the star player in that match, there was one player that kept consistent all the time. That was PEDRI.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Not because of the goal. I'm not talking because of the goal. People say, oh, he scored a goal. It's not just the goal. He was the one in the midfield trying to orchestrate the ball moving in front, left, right, all the time. It wasn't just one time here, one time there. PEDRI was the only player that actually performed for the whole squad. Yes. Everybody else was missing their rhythm. They were missing their momentum, including Yamal, including Ferran Torres. Yeah. I had absolutely no idea what Rashford was doing. I've got to be honest.
Nah, come on. Like the first half, he was trying. He was trying. Like, I'm sorry, you know how difficult La Liga is in a change from the Premier League to La Liga. He was trying. He was touching the ball. He was moving. He was doing things. You see him, not like the first time you saw him play. I'm sorry, like Dave, come on.
He done a few good dribbles here and there.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, it's Rashford. I mean, come on.
He gave her the ball. He gave her the ball twice, I remember, and it led to counter-attacking opportunities from Levante. Like, there was stupid passes. It was stupid. So
you can't blame him. Just like, come on, after his first start, just come on, give him some time, Dave. Be easy on him. Come on, man.
Okay, but when Olmo came on, there's a difference. It was a difference maker. So Olmo was pressing from the front. Olmo was pressing from the front. He was more of attacking areas. You were pretty much trying to rely on PEDRI in the first half to do everything. That's what you were doing, yeah? Casado, I don't know what he was doing. Unfortunately,
come on. No. Casado, defensively, he was good.
Defensively, he was good. In the attacking build-up, he was gone. Like, I don't know what he was doing. So it was a very mixed match from Barcelona. But I've got to make sure that I keep the Real Madrid fans and the Barcelona fans, in good stead here, because Barcelona, and I've got to say something. The ability to keep on doing these comebacks is crazy, yeah? They have an absolute they pinned it down. They know what they're doing, when they try to come back. I tell you what, imagine me and you in the locker room. I'm Hansi Flick, and you're the players, He would have probably grabbed you by the neck. I would have grabbed you by the neck, and it was saying, look, you better fix up your shit,
Yes, exactly like this.
I could see. I saw, I think it was around 30th minute. I saw Hansi Flick eyes. You know, Hansi Flick's eyes are like this. His eyes were like this. Yeah, I was like, he's not happy. I mentioned it on my live stream. This guy,
he loses. He loses every time.
Guys, he was not happy at all. So, for me, he must have said something hardcore in the second, in the halftime whistle, in the dressing room for them to shape up. So, overall, obviously, me mentioning PEDRI, me mentioning other players, like, obviously, PEDRI's goal was absolutely
spectacular. Spectacular.
You know that,
Bellingham could never.
Is that from that distance? I don't think he could either. But the situation is that with Barcelona, you're either going to have one or two players performing really, really well. You either have PEDRI performing really well, or you have either Yamal performing really well.
Yes.
Even if Yamal was non-existent pretty much for the whole game, Yamal done some decent stuff in the second half, not too mind-blowing. But look, PEDRI, unbelievable. What do you think of his performance?
10 out of 10 performance from PEDRI. PEDRI is what keeps Barcelona alive every game. Like, he is the only one that performs good no matter what is happening.
Yes, he's the Valverde. He's Valverde, mate.
Even in the worst state of Barcelona, even if every player in that team performs bad, he's performing good. He is consistent. He's going to try to win the game. He's not trying in there just to play fun or to play good football or try to dribble. No, he's in there trying to find solutions. I think this is the weapon of League. This is what we actually should build a team around. not Lamine. We should build it around Pedri. Same way you said about Arda Güler. I kind of agree when it comes to someone that needs to create who we should build a team around. At this point, yes, find help to Pedri. Find someone to help Pedri. Lamine, yes, he can catch the ball and actually dribbles and try things and cross and play make and shoot. But when he is off, or he is against a team that defends with 11 players where he can't find solutions, or the left back is so good and he is getting marked by two or three players, yes, it's difficult for him to make the difference, especially that he's still 18. He still didn't gain any experience. He still can't say, fuck it, I'm him. Pedri can do it by himself. Pedri can find the player. Pedri can take shots, even though that he needs to start taking shots more. I truly believe that Pedri, if he can start shooting and taking advantage of the chances, he can score them too. But he is playing more of like safe football. He want to help his teammates. He want to find solutions. He want to come back in defend and catch the ball and then give it back to someone. That's what he's trying to do. Not like how do I say it? Lamine, no, you can't just rely on Lamine. I believe that if Pedri had an off day and Lamine had his best day, I believe that Barcelona will struggle more than if Lamine had a bad day and Pedri had a good day. Yeah, I think Pedri is Barcelona. At this moment, he is Barcelona. Good performances after good performances, non-stop.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think also that Barcelona with their team, they're looking decent. Look, I'm bringing a special guest in today, guys. Yeah, I'm bringing a special guest for.
Don't tell me that one guy. Don't tell me that one guy.
It's not. Okay. It's not Will, bruv. It's not Will.
Okay, we're good.
Don't worry, it's not Will. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm bringing in a guy who brings all the smoke to Barcelona fans. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So you better step up your game, Papillon. Yeah, because
he needs to step up his game.
People call me the Barcelona fan in this guy. They call me
the
appeaser. I'm the appeaser, guys. I'm the guy right in the middle, between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Even though I support Real Madrid all my life, I like Barcelona's style of play. I have to admit, I can't deny, And we've been talking about this in a group chat that we have, obviously, with all the Real Madrid fans, and we were saying that Real Madrid, the system of play now is looking much better. Obviously, it's only 2 games. We can't really adjust too much. I want to see Xabi Alonso for 5 games, even though I know the direction that Xabi Alonso is going to. Yeah. And the situation is that Barcelona, I'm not sure in the very first 2 games already the direction that Barcelona is going into. Are they starting slow and then in the middle of the season they'll just go, cool, we're just going to go crazy. Yeah. So for me personally, Real Madrid and Barcelona, we're going to go toe-to-toe until the end of the season because Atletico Madrid, as we know, they're the Arsenal of La Liga. They don't do anything, so they're not going to do anything. We don't care. We don't care about them at all, So I needed to bring someone that's going to bring the smoke, for Real Madrid, And you may have seen him before, and I'm going to tag him, obviously, in the title in a bit. Welcome to Football Matrix. How you doing, bro?
What's going on, everyone? How's everything? Big up, Dave. Big up, Dave, as always.
Yeah, and Papillon
had to bring the big guns out.
Yeah,
Look. Someone needs to step up for me. I've been cooking every Real Madrid fan, so
There we go.
Your luck.
I'm gonna go in the middle here again, guys. Again? As we, I am Busquets again.
Look. I need to say something here. I'm not. Look, if I cook someone, I'm gonna bring facts here. Yeah, I'm not gonna just sit here and talk shit. We want to have good content, of course. I know that I troll a lot on the Football Chaos show, but I have to also show people my football knowledge as well. I have to. Sure. Otherwise, nobody gonna take me seriously. I have to do my thing, brother.
Yeah. And do you know what? I think these two would do an amazing show together. If you ever want to bring a Barcelona fan on, Football Matrix, honestly, Papillon is the guy, mate. He's the one.
He's more than welcome.
He's the one that cooks Real Madrid, and you're the one that cooks Barcelona, even more so than Will, So we're going to bring it.
That's delusional with all due respect. No cooking. Brother doesn't cook. What the fuck? He just said the thing that he believes.
I cook. My brother, last night after the Chaos show, I had a couple of Barca fans in my channel's Instagram DM insulting my family and stuff. Imagine how rattled.
That's
Imagine how rattled you must be to insult someone's family over some comments
that's
about
bad.
football, my brother. Seek therapy immediately, Barca fans. Don't be so
Exactly.
rattled, my brother.
Don't count all Barca fans. I'm here. Look, I'm good.
Okay, so Real Madrid, of course, we played Oviedo. We've just covered, just to let you know, Football Matrix, we just covered the Barcelona match. I want your thoughts on the Barcelona match before we actually go into the Real Madrid match, yeah? Because the Barcelona match, for me, they haven't showed in 2 games what they're about yet at all, Barcelona. I think they've been very sluggish. Mallorca game was very weird, just very, very weird. Even though they got a 3-0 victory, it seemed like a great victory at the end, but obviously 9 men down. Barcelona still kind of struggling here and there. And then against Levante, we were like, Real Madrid fans halfway through that match were like, hey, singing the praises, Levante.
Licking my lips, my brother, I was doing in the first half.
Sorry to disappoint.
Look. I'm gonna just say like this. First of all,
Barcelona?
the Mallorca game, Mallorca, these dirtbags, they only turn up against Real Madrid. Paulo Maffeo, whoever that dirt's name is, he can come out in the interviews and say that I'm gonna knock out VINI in 10 seconds. When he plays against Barcelona and his teammates, when they play against Barcelona, bend over immediately, my brother. Do whatever you want. This is Mallorca versus Barca. So I can't say anything different. Against Levante, though, I have to be honest here. Look, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Hansi Flick has implemented amazing mentality into these players. It doesn't matter if they go 2-0 down. The game is still wide open. And these are actually championship mentality. This is what we have been seeing from Real Madrid throughout the history. It doesn't matter if they are down and they are losing the game. There is still a chance to come back. And it seems like from last season, going 2-0 up against Barca is even worse than being 0-0, my brother. Any team that goes 2-0 up, immediately swipe. Ask Atletico Madrid, ask Mallorca, ask Benfica, ask all of these teams. But now, I have to be real here. Levante, especially in that first half, in my opinion, they could have scored 4 goals in that first half. In the second half, also at the end of the game, they had a couple of chances, but of course, they lack quality when it comes to the final third. They just came out from Segunda. We already know they play against Barca. The pressure on them is different. They're going to fluff their lines. I'm just going to state it like this. If Barca plays like they did against Levante, against Rayo away, I think they're going to be in big, big trouble. Because I think Rayo has a lot more qualities than Levante. And Rayo at home, that stadium is a fortress. Rayo always finishes in the top half of the table. Where do you think they get their points? From their home games. So they are solid at home. We will see the Barca backline looking suspect, my brother. And of course, I'm very happy. Araujo and Kubarsi, my brother, play week in, week out for the rest of the season. Please, my brother, I need you in the starting 11 every week. Hansi Flick, don't change anyone. Forget about Christensen and this man. We want Araujo and Kubarsi every week in the starting 11.
Hey, look, we want Vinicius. We want Vinicius starting too in the attack. That's what we love. We love Mendy too starting. We want Carreras.
Mendy? Who?
Nah, we want him too. We want everyone.
My brother, Mendy is just chilling, getting the money. Forget about Mendy. He's not Real Madrid player anymore.
We want the whole defense. Not to, you know what? We want the whole team of Real Madrid. Bring me the whole team of Real Madrid, and then let's talk. Not only 1 or 2. You're actually happy about 2 players playing. I'm happy that we are playing against Real Madrid.
But I have a question. I have a question for you, my brother.
What?
Why are Barca fans behaving like they have never lost to us? My brother, the season before last season, you lost all their Clásicos.
Brother,
you were in the situation that we were in.
We remember the last
so why all
happened.
Of a sudden you have forgotten about everything?
Nah, look, we just remember the last game that happened. What happened before that, and what happened before that game, and what happened before the last 4 games. Simple as this. We don't go.
I'm just gonna say.
We don't turn
Babylon.
the page. We look at the page that's in front of us.
What I'm gonna say is exactly what all the Barca fans told me last season. Because last season when they won, I told when we were playing a Clasico, I used to tell them, "Oh, we just won the league, we just won the Champions League and stuff, and we won all the Clásicos against you." And Barca fans were telling me, "Stop bringing up the past. Last season is the past.
Now you need
Papillon.
to understand. Barca fans,
Papillon, my
it's not
brother,
me.
last season
Look,
is the
you
past.
are with me. This
We
is
are in a
Barca
new
fan.
season now, yeah? New era in Real Madrid.
Okay,
Xabi Alonso. There is no more head of Al-Qaeda as the Real
Xabi
Madrid manager
Alonso.
in
Xabi
Ancelotti anymore, my
Alonso.
brother,
You
yeah?
flexing your own Xavi. You flexing your own Xavi. Like, what
Why
did
not?
you do to think that? Why not? You did nothing with Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso just joined the Real
He's
Madrid
been here for a
season.
month. You think the
Oh
guy is
my
Harry
God.
Potter, my brother? The competition
my-
just started. You want
I'm
him to
sorry,
win
the
the
players
trophies
are
after
still the
2 games?
same. Nothing changed. The players are still the same. Everything gonna change.
No,
with
they
Xabi
ain't.
Alonso.
No,
So
they
you-
ain't the same. Look at that back line. Who's the same? We have
Whoa,
3
what a
new
back
defenders.
line.
3 out of the 4
Whoa,
defenders
what
are
a
new.
back line. I'm shaking. What a back line. I'm sorry, Carreras.
Compared to your
Luisen,
back line,
a
though, my
crazy-
brother, it looks way more solid than your back line, though.
I'm sorry, you're gonna score, we're gonna score more. I'm sorry, this is a fact. I'm sorry, tell me I'm wrong. I'm sorry, tell me I'm wrong.
You're
Whatever.
wrong. You were wrong against Inter, though. You were
I'm
wrong
sorry,
against
you
Inter,
support
though.
Madrid, you
You
don't
scored
support
6
Inter.
goals, but
Talk
still.
about your team. Why did you switch to another team? You couldn't defend your team, so you had to
I
switch
can't
up to
look,
Inter.
what I did last season
You
with
bring
Inter.
in the past, some game
I'm
from
gonna be
last
honest
season.
here. Look,
So now
Papillon,
game from last season.
what
matters.
I did last season when I changed my shirt to the Inter jersey was the
Okay.
same thing that the Barcelona fans has been doing for the past decade when it comes to
Yes.
the Champions League
Yes.
against
And
Real
I agree
Madrid.
with you. I agree
Changing
with you.
shirt on a weekly basis, my brother. You have
I
been
do it.
trying every
I do
color
it
under
too.
the rainbow, my brother, against
I
us.
do it too.
Every
I do
team.
it too. Yes, it's a fact. You do it
So?
too. We all do it. But now you are a Real Madrid fan. I'm a Barca fan. We played against each other. Let's bring up our games. Why go to another team? I'm sorry.
Let's go. Who has more El Clasico wins, you or us?
Oh my God! You all of a sudden you
What?
bring in World War II. Now the past matters. Now the past matters, brother. You actually
It
took
has
us
happened,
back
though.
1,000 years ago. What? I'm sorry. Now
But
the past
okay.
matters.
I'm gonna ask you.
What?
I'm gonna ask you a thing. Hitler existed for how many years ago?
I don't know.
Do you
like-
deny his existence?
Brother, you denied the existence of a game
Do
that
you
happened
deny?
last season.
Just answer my
Brother,
question. Yes
you
or
bring
no?
in Hitler talking about Real
Okay,
Madrid.
I'm gonna explain my point to you. I'm gonna explain my point to you if you
Okay,
listen.
explain
Do
it.
you deny his existence?
No.
And do you deny what
the
he did?
existence that we won 4 games against y'all last season? Just 6 months ago.
Okay, and since the season before, the last 4 games before that, we had won that.
Why bring the past?
The last 8 games is 4-4.
Why
Why are
bring
you
the
behaving
past?
like you have won 8 games in a row, my brother?
Why bring in the past? You said it's your own
Why
words. Why? Exactly. We won last
Why
season.
not?
Exactly. We won last season then. Exactly. I'm sorry. You just proved my point.
We can talk
Thank
about.
you.
I'm not gonna deny Barcelona when it comes to the last season. Hands down, a much better side than us.
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna sit here and say that we were better than Barca. We didn't deserve anything last season, and that's the honest truth. And I'm happy that we witnessed the what happened last season, because I think it has been a learning lesson also for the Real Madrid board.
Yeah.
We are treating the team and everything differently this season. I think just last game, seeing Xabi Alonso dropping big guns like VINI and Trent and all of them on the bench sends out a message that we operate different this time. Because I don't think Ancelotti, I'm telling you, Ancelotti.
I'm sorry,
you could
nah,
have
Real
killed
Oviedo.
Ancelotti
You know
and
why he
wouldn't drop
benched
him.
them? Not because of a change. He benched them because he's playing against Real Oviedo. He was trying something against Real Oviedo. Let's not go crazy in here. If he was playing against a big team, he wouldn't have dropped the big guns.
And
He
if
would
he
have
was
played
Ancelotti,
VINI, played all the
Papillon?
players. What?
Popular, and if it was Ancelotti, my brother, we played against third
Ancelotti
division
was
team.
stupid last season.
Listen,
I can't lie.
we played against third division team in Copa del Rey. I still see Fede Valverde and this man running
I
on the
agree.
pitch.
That was stupid. I
So,
fully agree with you. But no,
I'm
all
seeing
you said
positive
that the team
signs.
is doing good. You said that the team now is doing good and is doing better. But you played against Real Oviedo without your main starters, with a different team, with a different lineups, right? So
And
you
we
can't
swiped.
judge this team.
We
So you
swiped
can't-
them.
No, congratulations, Real Oviedo. We swiped them. What? That's a flex all of a sudden? Real Oviedo.
It's not.
Oh my God.
What I'm saying
What
is
about
that so far,
Osasuna?
what I have seen, look, I don't even think about Barcelona right now. Right now, I'm only focused
Brother,
on my
you
team.
spoke about Barcelona for the whole time you showed up in here.
I'm gonna tell you just one thing. What I have seen is signs of improvements in my team. This is what I wanted to see. I have seen us improve from last season. We look much more organized. We actually have a manager that has tactics. We ain't freestyling out there anymore. We actually follow a game plan. The players actually look hungry. The new signings has improved the team massively. Dean Huijsen, Hands down, he's the best center back in La Liga. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He's the best center back in La Liga.
He's not.
People can
He's
say
not.
whatever they want. Who do you want to bring? Araujo?
I'm sorry, center back. You're saying center back. I'm sorry. What did you see from a center back that made you think that he is a good defender? I'm sorry.
Okay,
Show
name me a better center back than him in the league. Go on.
Now
Araujo.
Look, no,
Araujo.
I'm better. You are better than Araujo, and I'm better than Araujo.
Okay,
Everyone is
Kubarsi.
better than Araujo. Look,
Kubarsi.
like, I'm sorry. Let me tell you something. Kubarsi is better than him. Look, wait.
Yes, we saw
he
him
had a
last
bad.
game.
No.
Amazing Kubarsi.
I already debated this, mate. I already debated this.
Amazing
Look.
Kubarsi against Levante, my brother. Even worse
you
than
didn't
Araujo.
see him.
Imagine being
Look,
worse than Araujo.
You didn't
Imagine
see. You didn't see Huijsen defend. Let's not go crazy. You didn't see him defend. You saw him pass. You saw him cross. You saw him dribble. You saw him take shots.
Every
you didn't
game
see him defend.
he has
You guys
played
call him
for
the
us.
best center back in La Liga, and you didn't even see him defend.
Every game that he has played for us, beside the only mistake that he made against Borussia Dortmund, he has been hands down the best player on the pitch.
Brother,
I don't give a fuck what anyone says. He's the core. He's the core of that team. I think you can drop
agree.
any
He's
player.
talented.
You
He's
can drop
talented.
any player beside Huijsen.
I think
if you take a Huijsen-
Tchouaméni's been more the core, really.
Tchouaméni as well. These two, I would say, look, Tchouaméni,
It's the backbone of
Huijsen,
Real Madrid.
and Mbappe. These three, undroppable.
All I'm saying, Huijsen can't look, at this moment, I didn't see him defend. I didn't see him and judge him based on his defense. Be patient. When he concede 5 goals against Barcelona, what will you say? You're gonna blame it on the fullbacks, and you're gonna blame it. Fair enough.
And if we don't, what happens
fair
then?
enough. Fair enough. I will say it. I will admit it. I'm not gonna shy away.
You know, I've been watching your highlights when you have been crying for Barca too. You know, I have been seeing this stuff, my brother.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Against Inter last year.
Yes, Arsenal last year. Us last year. Didn't you see Barcelona?
Look,
brother, you go to another teams. I don't go to another team. I use my team.
When it comes to the Champions League, I can name the last 11 years you have been getting this.
And when I bring it in the past, you said you are wrong. This season, we need to bring justice.
And I'm gonna be honest here. I think Barcelona fans, this is not a disrespect towards you guys, yeah, but please don't speak about the Champions League. When it comes to the Champions League, you have been passed around Europe. Every country in Europe has had their turn on you. From Portugal to Germany to France, I don't know, to Italy. Everyone had.
We don't have to go to Europe. We got turns. Look, we turned you just by ourselves. Come on, man. You bring in here. Oh my God. Fair enough. You are the biggest club. Look, I'm sorry. You are the biggest club. Just so I can explain something to him. You are the biggest club in history. This is a fact. Nothing in here is deniable. You won the most Champions Leagues. Some of them are unfair. Look, some of them are unfair. Some of them are fair.
Sure.
You dominate it. Sure, brother.
Whatever make you sleep at night, my brother.
I mean, same for you. Whatever makes you feel sleep at night when it comes to us cooking you out every time. So.
Okay, but
so how do we have more El Clasico wins than you? How?
Brother, you bring. Oh my God, this man is bringing games from Franco days, from Getafe winning the fucking La Liga since 1912. This brother. Did you see those wins? How many wins did you see? I can guarantee you saw Madrid lose more than Barca winning.
It doesn't matter.
Talk to me, say
it doesn't matter. It's still
brother,
happened.
I can guarantee you since you were alive, you lost more games against us.
Since I have been alive, I have seen two more Champions Leagues than your club's history. How about that, my brother? Yeah?
Brother,
you have
we cooked y'all. We cooked y'all. You saw us cooked y'all. We banged y'all and smacked y'all in the ass. This is what we did to you.
I have seen 7.
You have nothing. I'm sorry. I have 7. You have nothing.
Go talk to Liverpool and this man about the Champions League. Don't talk to us about
we cooked y'all. We
know your place about
you saw us cook y'all. You saw us in the Champions League cook y'all, no? I'm sorry.
I saw you in the Champions League getting cooked for the past 11 years. I had barely any hair in my face, my brother. Look at my face.
You saw us cooking.
I have gray beard, my brother. You see this here? I have gray hair here. Last time you won the Champions League, I didn't even have hair here.
You saw us cook you in the Champions League 2011. Did you see us or not?
2011. Yes, I saw that. Did you see us win 3 back to back?
Brother, you comparing, we talking Barca and Real
Did you
Madrid
see you guys, while you guys were getting pumped by Atletico Madrid
another
and
team,
and
another team. Can't speak about Barca. Bringing a Barca fan in here and bringing a Real Madrid fan in here, and this man bringing other teams. What? Dave, please, next time, look, every time
Okay.
you want to
Bring
speak
in
about
other
another team, remove your shirt and wear that shirt of the other team. Do it every
Okay.
Yeah,
time.
I'm
Can,
gonna
you
do like
you can hear me, guys? Yeah.
But you can't say the same about y'all. So
Can you hear
I
me,
can
guys?
say
Yeah.
same about you. We pumped you 4-1 in the Super Cup final too.
oh
You
my
forget about
God,
that. We
say about
pumped
the
you
Champions
4-0 in
League.
Camp
Say
Nou
about
with
the
Benzema
Champions
too.
League. Say
My
about
brother,
the
you
Champions
behave like
League.
you have never lost big against us, yeah? You behave
Say
like
the
you are
Champions
unbeatable.
League. Talk to me. When was the last time you saw
God
yourself
help me,
against
bro.
When
Bro.
was the last time you
losing
saw
the
your club
Champions
win the
League?
Champions League, Papillon? How old were
Did
you,
you
my
see?
brother?
Look, you see, this
Could
is the
you
problem
even
with
read
Real
and
Madrid
write
fans.
them times, my brother? Could you
Yes,
even read and
brother,
write them
this is the
times?
problem with Real Madrid fans. They bring, when they compete against us, they bring trophies that didn't win against us. Some of them, they won them against us, but we won the same against y'all. You bring another teams. That's what you do. You can't defend yourself.
I'm
You're
not
talking about the
bringing
Champions
other
League.
teams. I'm bringing your misery. I'm just pouring a little bit of salt into your
your
wound.
misery is us. Your misery is
How is
us
your
too.
misery? How is my
We
misery
are
you?
your misery. We
How
are
is
your misery.
How is my misery
Brother,
you when
talking
I
about
have
bringing
won
my
more games
misery.
against you
Brother,
than you have won
this
against
is your
me?
misery. Here is
My
it.
brother,
Here is it.
how is
I'm sorry.
how
You
is
took it out.
Barca Real Madrid's misery when we play in the same league? I have 8 more league
Who
titles.
wants the
than them.
most
When
leagues
we
lately?
play,
Oh, God.
when
Brother,
we play every season, and I have more El
World
Clasico
War
wins than
One
him.
games and trophies. Oh my God, fair enough.
Okay.
Congratulations.
You
Nice.
Barca fans are clinging on last season too hard, my brother. You would
Nah,
crash down
brother.
too
We
bad.
remember the last thing
Be
that
patient.
happened. Be patient. What if we cook y'all again? What you gonna say? Be patient. Remember
Guys,
when
wait
we
a
won the
sec, hold
league
up.
in
Cook. We are waiting.
1946?
Cook.
Guys, wait a
Cook,
sec,
cook,
wait a
my
sec,
man.
wait a sec, wait a sec. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. This has been the most entertaining I've ever had on my actual channel. I've never heard anything like this. I've been absolutely crazy. But anyway, we move, guys, because obviously we need to get down to the matches and stuff. And we obviously saw Oviedo, we saw Levante. And Matrix, I think you let your thoughts known on that Levante game. Big up, yeah. But Oviedo, okay. So Oviedo, obviously, we faced them. We pretty much, but they didn't have nothing on us essentially. But what we did was we controlled the game. The team were very solid first half. I think the first half was, in overall, I think it was better than the second half. Like the way that we passed the ball and how we just maintained control of the game. I think the second game, that first 15 minutes, we lost it a little bit, which like Oviedo started coming to the game. And Alonso said, okay, sod this. We're going to put VINI on, yeah? We're going to put VINI on. We'll put Brahim Diaz on, yeah? And these players will come on. And later on, Gonzalo Garcia came on. And now it just completely switched up the game, yeah? So what's your opinions overall on the Oviedo game? And then we can obviously get to Papillon on this one. Papillon will have the closing statement on the Oviedo game, yeah?
Okay, no problem. First of all, when I saw the lineup, I couldn't believe my eyes because Xabi Alonso, I'm going to be honest here, he has been coming out to the press conferences and saying a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff has come out from his mouth, but when it comes to showing it on the pitch, he has been showing me the total opposite. So when I saw that lineup, I was like, what? Rodrigo on the left, VINI on the bench. My brother, you got balls like that? Big up Xabi Alonso. First half, though, I would say we played okay football, decent football. We created a couple of chances. We controlled the game. This is the new Real Madrid, position-based team. All of a sudden, I've never seen Real Madrid being position-based. We are always counter-attacking team. Now, all of a sudden, we like to keep the ball and roll it around. So, my brother, 70% position. We had a couple of dangerous chances. I think Franco could have scored a goal. Rodrigo could have scored a goal. Big up Kylian Mbappe, though. My brother, he looks like he's
on fire.
A different animal this season. I think all the criticism and everything that he received last year, even though scoring over 40 goals, I think has lit a fire into his belly. And the fact that PSG won the Champions League too, I think now he has come into this season with vengeance on his mind and he has to show people who he is. He demands respect. And just that turn and that finish, elite of the elite stuff out there. Second half, of course, Real Oviedo, they play at home. So they're going to, when we are going to the 70th minute and it's still 1-0, of course they will grow in confidence. They see that it's only 1-0 result. They have to go kamikaze. They have to try to at least equalize.
Out,
and then
they hit the post.
They
hit the post. I think it
they
was
hit the post as well. They
earlier on in the second half,
But again, Xabi Alonso showing that he can adapt to the game. He was like, yeah, Rodrigo is having a good game out there, but I need more firing power out there.
Yeah.
I think VINI sitting on the bench for 60 minutes as well. He was
Fired him
sitting
up.
out there and watching Rodrigo performing, and he was thinking like, my brother, I have to go in and do something. If I don't do anything, I'm going to be on the bench next game against Mallorca as well. So he went in there with a point to prove, and I'm very happy that he shut up the fans, because my brother, how can you racially abuse somebody in 2025, my brother? We are in 2025. Yeah? This is football, my brother. Who gives a fuck what color he has? I swear my player can be purple. I don't know, green. If you are playing good, my brother, I'm gonna wear your shirt. I'm gonna wear it proudly.
He's one of the best players that actually does that. I mentioned this to Will yesterday. He's the one that takes that and just literally takes it to heart. And he's like, okay, cool. Look, watch this, yeah, and I'll just turn up, yeah. And look, there's been many instances, and I raised this yesterday in the podcast as well. In La Liga, we saw Dani Alves with the incidents that he had as well, Barcelona over the years. There's so many players that have had this, and Vinny really takes it to heart. He takes it to heart, and he just shines. Yeah,
he's emotional.
He is emotional,
player.
Emotional,
yes.
But do you know what? I think he is one of the best in the world at doing that. But he performed really good. I got to say, Vinny performed really well as soon as he came on. But he took time to get adapted to the game a little bit. His touch was poor. He dived in that instance in the penalty box. Real Madrid had a few penalty shouts. Mastantona being one, Rudiger was another one from the corner. Both debatable, obviously, and we know that everything's debatable. Levante's penalty was debatable. La Liga.
That's not a penalty. That's not a penalty in my eyes.
Yeah. Okay. And a lot of Real Madrid fans have agreed with it. A lot of Real Madrid.
Chouameni foul wasn't a foul. They touched the ball. That's actually.
Yeah, exactly. So we can agree on some things, but
look, I'm gonna say Balde. He had his hands tucked into his body. Yeah. I think even if the ball didn't touch his hand, it would still hit him in the chest. It wasn't like the ball just stopped the game. I think
the reaction,
he was in the way either way.
Yeah.
Yes, and he had his arms.
It's fine lines, people.
So, in my eyes, not a penalty. I hate Barca more than anything in this world, but I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit. I want to actually say facts here.
Respect.
Big up everyone.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, onto you, Papillon. Like, do you like? I know Barcelona fans are looking at this performance against Oviedo, like it's only Oviedo, yeah. It's like it's only
Real Madrid.
It's only Oviedo, and I think Real Madrid have bigger worries. Obviously, down the line, we know that Villarreal are cooking something. I think they're cooking something this season. They're doing really well this season. I know it's only 2 games in, but their team actually looks like they are actually playing some really good football. Yeah, we've got after this Mallorca game, we've got a string of games. Yeah, and I wanted to pull them up on the screen, but I don't think I need to pull them up because I know who they are off the top of my head. Yeah,
difficult games,
and it's crazy. Yeah, we've got Levante as well. Yeah. We have Getafe as well away.
Getafe bandits for you. I'm not even.
We've got Atletico. We got Atletico Madrid.
IC's headquarters, my brother.
Yeah,
Getafe away. IC's headquarters
are the worst.
We've got Atletico Madrid away. Yeah, we've got we're playing Real Sociedad away. Yeah, this is some crazy games. Yeah. Villarreal at home, I know, but Villarreal are going to be dangerous, yeah? We've got a string of games now after this international break that if Real Madrid win all those games and they go to El Clasico, Barcelona fans, they're going to think differently about this Real Madrid team, I think. I think they will think differently. What's your
not this guy? The rest,
they will. I believe in my club. It doesn't matter. I believe in my club. If we play against Real Madrid, we will cook them, even if they win 20 games in a row.
And if you drop points, Papillon, what happens?
I don't care. I don't care. We can actually look. We dropped points last season. What happened? You dropped it too after. As simple as this. It doesn't matter.
This ain't
by the end, season. Who wins? It's who matters. Not dropping points.
This ain't the same Madrid. This season we are not the same team as last season.
Know.
So Babylon, why do you think that Madrid are not the same team?
Look,
are the same team. Why do you think that we are the same team?
The players are still the same. This is the problem. Nothing will change in a season. It's impossible for it to change in a season unless the players change. I don't
Barcelona
believe
did.
Vini will wake up one day and say, I'm not...
It changed for Barcelona last season.
No, but Barcelona is different case because young players are wanting to change. In here, there is egos. There is players like Vini who are going to create problem. Don't tell me, oh, he performed good last game. What about the game before that? Still,
Vini was
problem.
running like a headless chicken out there, pressing the defenders, Mawad. And people saying Vini is lazy. I even saw Mbappe in our first.
Brother,
in the first
we're
half
talking
running,
about
tracking back
Vini
and
being
defending.
pressing. What is this with the world of football? All of a sudden, so Ousmane Dembele press and they think that everyone pressing is doing good.
Look at it as in a bigger picture. Compare the way that we play.
Do you think it's the attitude?
Ancelotti's team.
I agree.
And tactics.
I agree. You play different. I agree. I fully agree. But in a big game, that's gonna make the difference. Be honest with me. That's gonna make the difference. Passing the ball around to the person next to you. That's gonna be making the difference. The first game against Osasuna, what did you do? Pass it next to the person next to you. Pass it to the person next to you.
Araujo will make the difference, hopefully.
Brother,
Araujo,
your problem is Araujo. Look, your problem with us is us having Araujo. You using Araujo as an excuse. I'm telling you, Araujo is not. Look, Araujo is who's scaring you. Is not who's scaring you. Me, the whole team of Real Madrid is not scaring me. You're actually. So if Araujo doesn't play, you'll be scared.
Don't worry.
If Araujo doesn't play, you'll be scared.
The one who never hears. The one who never hears must feel. You don't want to hear.
Brother,
so eventually you're gonna feel, my brother. Eventually you're gonna feel. Shout out to a big streamer, Troops TV, my brother. I learned it from him. Yeah, the one that never hears.
Look, you still have feelings from last season.
So you must feel now.
Nah, you heard us screaming the fucking fifth goal, the fourth goal, the third goal, the second goal, the first goal. You felt the losses. You felt the first loss. You felt the first trophy leaving you, the second trophy leaving you, the third trophy leaving you. You felt all of this. So what? We are the last that felt happiness.
Also, Matrix, you have to realize that. You have to realize that Barcelona haven't even hit like second gear yet. That's the problem. Yeah.
Who knows how we done that?
Brother, you said you did.
No, not necessarily, but not necessarily. But I think this is a very solid performance from Madrid. We haven't gone into like elite levels yet because Xabi Alonso has only taken control of this team for like 10 games essentially. So we can't go into those elite levels. But Barcelona haven't even like Yamal hasn't like across both games. It's like okay, cool, but Yamal hasn't like you look at Yamal versus Carreras now, and I can see problems. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
But I could see problems now with Barcelona's defense. Obviously, Nico Martinez not being there, and the whole situation is that like I know what starting lineup Ancelotti's choosing for Barcelona game already before it even happens. Yeah, click me on this, guys. Yeah, I know what the starting lineup is going to be. It's going to be Courtois. Carvajal's going to play against Barcelona. I swear on my life, he's going to play at Barcelona. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be flipping Rudiger. Yeah, it's going to be Dean Howson. Yeah, it's going to be Carreras. It's going to be Tchouaméni. Yeah, it's going to be Valverde. Yeah, it's going to be Arda Güler. Yeah, and it's going to be a front three of Vini, Mbappe. Yeah, and I think he would choose Mastantuono for that game. Yeah, I could predict that already. Like
for Mallorca.
For Barcelona.
For the Barcelona game.
I can predict it. Yeah, I think Trent. I think Carvajal showed last game why he's better than Trent already in just one game.
I saw it a bit different, to be honest with you. I see Carvajal getting hurt bad in the transition. I don't really see him having the pace anymore. Same with Rudiger.
I don't think Trent has the pace either.
Trent has pace.
He doesn't have pace, but he has.
He has heart.
Carvajal looked. I could walk past Carvajal.
He has passion.
In the Oviedo. I could walk past him. Forget about running past him. I could walk past Carvajal.
Guys, who do you think
full sprinting? I could.
Who do you think guys in the chat? Who do you think should be our first choice right back? Carvajal or Trent Alexander-Arnold? Carvajal's proved it time and time
Dave,
again.
This is what I want. I don't want a set starting 11.
Trent.
I want everyone to be droppable. If everyone feels threatened, then they're going to perform at their best because they know if I don't perform, I'm going to be put on the bench immediately. And I'm telling you, look, Trent, big marquee signing this summer, yeah? When it comes to the right backs, let's be honest here. He's the most marketable right back out there, yeah? With the biggest name. Okay, I know Kunde had one good season.
Barca, marketing going to defend for him?
Not only that, he has, Mabada, he's people are talking about him being the best right back in the Premier League history. Come on now. When
History.
you talk to Prem fans.
No, I don't think so.
In Premier League history, since if you started watching in 2022, maybe not since
Okay,
the Premier League history.
Gary Neville is better than him.
I think
Gary Neville is better. I'm sorry. Did you watch him play?
What I'm trying to say is that I don't take anything away from Barcelona. I know that Barca is still gonna be strong. I don't think that Barca would crumble. I think that backline still though will give them more issues than last season. That last season, that backline was the weak point of the team. The game against Inter, the game against Benfica, I know they made the remontada against Benfica and all of these games, but that backline was leaking goals. Now you take away a certified starter in the team. One of the players that his name was one of the first names in the starting 11, in Inigo Martinez. Now he's gone. Araujo, for the past 2 years, Araujo has been the reason for Barcelona's downfall in the Champions League. Barca fans, they know it too. They know that they can't really rely on the guy because he has a bozo gene in him. He's gonna commit a mistake even when you are winning.
He's Papillon's most hated player.
Yes,
and Ter Stegen as well.
They were killing PSG. Look, they were killing PSG. They killed PSG away in the home game as well. They started the game. They were winning even 1-0. They were killing PSG. Araujo sent them away from the Champions League. So, and I think Kubarsi, I don't deny Kubarsi. Kubarsi is a very good centre back with a very bright future ahead of him. But I think he needs to have an experienced guy next to him. He's still too raw. And I think having Inigo Martinez next to him also elevated his qualities. I think it's the same thing with Konate next to Van Dijk. I think if you put Konate next to somebody else, he ain't going to be as good as he is in Liverpool next to Van Dijk.
Yeah, true, yeah.
It's the same thing with Kubarsi. So now Kubarsi is playing next to Araujo. And Araujo is not the guy who can lead that back line.
I always say put Christensen and right back. Of course,
Christensen has a lot of qualities, but he's too injury prone. We know that he can't really stay fit. And Koundé, he was top 3 best right back in the world last season. It would be a big mistake to take him out from the right back position and put him in the center back. And
Eric Garcia's playing there right now, to be honest.
Also, we have a goalkeeper. That's you forgot to say. Now we have a goalkeeper, a serious goalkeeper. So yes, the back line will suffer. We considered more, but a goalkeeper now makes the difference.
I think Barcelona. Because look, they've been playing 3 away games first up, obviously, as they requested. So basically, Barcelona, the next game is against Vallecano away. Boy, that is Rayo Vallecano. They're going to be a serious team, yeah. If Barcelona get through this, I'm telling you, Matrix, yeah, you better wish, mate, that Barcelona don't find form after the international break, because that Vallecano game away, they beat them. Boy, they're going unbeaten until a Clasico. That is facts, mate, because that's probably their big. That's probably
you never know, Dave. These things are not for certain. Last season, Barcelona lost to Las Palmas at home. Mate. They lost to these. What was the other team that won?
Everyone,
at their home?
bro.
Look, it doesn't matter.
Leganes beat them also at their home. This is La Liga. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna have dominant wins.
We will lose. We will lose, but we will win at the end of the day. La Liga, we are winning it this season. I'm saying
you're winning it again.
And to Matrix, we are winning La Liga this season. I know y'all want La Liga all of a sudden. We are winning La Liga.
What all of a sudden? You know we have 36 of them, yeah?
Brother, again, World War I.
We have 36 of them.
Go check the first Getafe La Liga and tell me. 1912. I'm sorry, they should flex that. Brother, come on. It doesn't matter.
I can flex 36, the most amount in the league out of any other team. I can flex that.
I'm sorry, Matrix. Can I tell you something and be honest with you? You are speaking like you won them. You were part of the team that won the 36. Look, you didn't even watch 36 La Ligas.
I'm a nobody, my brother. I'm not a football.
I'm telling you.
I'm sitting at home watching the game.
Yes, you're speaking about 36 La Ligas like you watched all 36 of them. You did not. I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter that I didn't see them. They still happened. Why are we denying the history?
Brother,
why are you denying the history?
I'm sorry. Let me explain to you something. Some people.
So if I didn't see it with my eyes, it didn't happen. Yes.
No, it happened. Here. Look, it happens, but different circumstances. If that's the word, different things happens. Teams weren't the same as now. Teams weren't on the same financial level. There was people controlling with power. There was players. There was big signings. There was teams controlling everything. So yes, tournaments weren't the same.
Barca fans.
When tournaments were equal, the same balance. What's happened exactly? When the league has
It's very funny that Barca fans always bring up Franco and these man and this type of corruption and these things.
History.
And
between
Real Madrid and Barcelona, actually there is only one team who has been accused and actually been taken to court because of corruption and payments to referees. But we are Madrid and
we pay referees.
There
we
is
can't
only
register
one
players
team
in my man
who
talking
has
about
paid
paying referees.
millions
Oh my God.
under the table.
Who cried about referees?
But we are Madrid. Sure, my friend.
Brother, you call us Barca too. What's wrong? I'm sorry, we both call each other.
We call you Negreira FC, Mawara. This is what we
Oh
do,
my
Mawara.
God.
Big up Negreira, Mawara.
Negreira FC first. Call us
I
that.
hope you are
Who
enjoying
had the last dramatic win in the Champions League?
Negreira, Mawara. I hope you are enjoying the
Had
millions.
the last dramatic win in the Champions League. That's penalty, that double kick. Oh my God. Who had all of that?
Babylon, don't talk about Champions League, Mawara. No, don't talk about Champions League, Mawara. This is not the conversation for you. Champions League is not for you.
Champions League. I'm talking about the game. So all of a sudden,
don't even mention that tournament. Just be happy you are participating in it right now.
Well, yes,
because 2 seasons you win in the Europa League. So
we are lucky. We are lucky. We qualified to the Champions League. Oh my God. Oh my God. How did we qualify? We won La Liga, the league you play in. I'm sorry.
You still ended up with nada.
As the winners of the league you play in.
Nada, my friend.
No, we won against you.
Keep waiting. As Muslims says, inshallah, 10 more years, Mabara, we're gonna see Barcelona.
It doesn't matter. Look, I'ma tell you this. As long as we are winning, y'all, as long as we are cooking, y'all, as long as after a Clasico game you cry tears while watching us win against y'all, then I'm satisfied.
You have never cried tears against Real Madrid.
I see you in here. Yes, you in here. I'll be happy. You using other
you have
teams,
never cried tears against Real Madrid? Papillon, you have never cried tears against Real Madrid?
Never. I cried tears of happiness.
So the season before that, you didn't cry when Jude dunked on your face. You didn't cry yet?
Look, I don't cry against Real Madrid. You cry against Real Madrid.
90th minute.
Look, I know we can win y'all again. I know we can
cry.
No, I didn't cry. I was happy.
Where is my Jude shirt, Mabara? Where is this?
Let me show you my Koundé jersey. Let me show you my assist of Modric to Koundé.
Babylon, you know what Koundé means in my language?
Let me show you Lamine Yamal.
If I say that, Dave's channel is bye-bye immediately if I say what Koundé means in my language.
Brother,
no, we don't want to. Don't get me
I
cancelled.
Say shit too, but we are
don't get me cancelled, bruv.
Don't do it.
Mabala, you would be put in jail if I say what that means.
Nah.
Okay, but anyway, guys, we don't want to talk about that. But anyway, okay, so let's go. I've already asked Papillon this, before, So we were only in 2 games in. I can't believe I'm asking this question.
1 second, I'm coming. 1 second.
Okay, Matrix is coming back, but. Look, I was about to ask him, state your case for why Real Madrid will win
you
La
have
Liga
the
this year.
Person in here after you, Dave. With all respect.
But we got this. Okay, so Matrix. Okay, tell me your case. We're only 2 games in. Why Real Madrid will win La Liga this year?
Look, I'm not like Barcelona fans. I know football is an unpredictable sport. You never know what's gonna happen. The only thing that I'm trying to tell Barca fans is that we are not the same team as last season.
I'm sorry,
will give you.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. You keep bringing Barca fans. Defend your team using your team. Why you go? I'm not like this. I'm not like this.
You don't even let me make my point. Let me make my point, and then if you disagree with me, I'm free. My ears are yours, Mabala. You can say whatever you want. What I'm just trying to say is that we will not be as weak and disorganized as last season. We will not be just run over like we did against a lot of teams last season. This team is more organized. I think we have a fair chance in the La Liga, even if we lose all their Clásicos. That's 2 games in the league. If we collect points in the rest of the games, we're still gonna be on top of the table. So all that matters is to collect the 3 points. You can play amazing football. Barca can play amazing football. Another team can play amazing football. All of that. They can play better football than Real Madrid. When we come to 31st of May, no one cares how you played your football. The only thing that people will care about is the amount of points that you have collected and where you are in the table. So that's all that matters. Right now, I'm not focusing on Barcelona. I'm taking game by game. Yeah, we need to do our job in every game. Just let's collect our points. Don't worry about other teams. Don't worry about Barca. Don't worry about Atletico. We just have to focus on our games, collect the points. If the other teams drop points, we can capitalize on that. But what I'm just trying to say to Barca fans, because I know, like you as well, Popular, you have a lot of confidence. Rightfully so. You beat us in every game last season, so rightfully so, you are confident. What I'm trying to say is that football is an unpredictable game. Real Madrid went from winning the Champions League and the League and winning all their Clásicos in the same season to getting smashed and going trophyless. Same thing can happen to Barca. One or two big injuries to that Barca team, and they can be in big two And we have a long season. We will play 50+ games. Let's take it game by game. Right now, 2 games played, both teams 6 points and +4 on goal difference. So everything is the same.
Yeah, okay.
We move week by week. Let's see, make the best team win the league at the end of the season.
So you can't judge after one game. So you can't judge a team after one game. So you can't judge a player after one game. You can't say that Real Madrid now are good. You can't say that Real Madrid now are great. You take
I'm not saying
week
we are great
per week
until
31st of May, then you can say.
I'm just saying that I have seen already in this 1 month that Xabi Alonso, or 1.5 months, or how long he is taking over, only in this tiny period, I have seen us play better football than I saw in 4 years under Xabi Alonso or under Carlo Ancelotti.
Better football doesn't win you games, doesn't win you trophies.
No,
you need to play, you need to win. That's what matters.
Yes. At the end of the game, at the end of the day, we have to win the games.
Exactly.
But what I'm seeing is that this tactic is much more effective than Carlo Ancelotti tactic, which was zero tactic, because the guy has Alzheimer's. The only thing that he cares about is chewing the gum. Not putting in the tactic. Davide Ancelotti was the head coach of Real Madrid last season, not Carlo. Carlo was just a passenger chilling.
Come on, he won his son was running.
His son, those Champions Leagues are not down to Carlo Ancelotti. Those Champions Leagues are down to individual brilliance and the club's DNA. The
DNA is referees. The DNA of referees.
But okay, so so Papillon, okay, because you started off slowly, Barcelona. Let's be honest, if you started off slowly, you haven't been starting off that well. Okay, what do you feel Barcelona need to do in the next? Obviously, Vallecano's next, which is tough. We know that already. If you convincingly beat Vallecano, I can say that you're still up there. We know that Barcelona are going to be up there, always considering, regardless of anything. Yeah. So, what do you think you need to do as a team to improve? Because you can't sign anyone. So, what's the situation with the team, bro? Like, what's Hansi Flick got to do to spur on these players to go? Okay, cool, we're going to win La Liga. What do you think it's going to?
I think first, it's not Flick who need to do. I think that the players need to do. I think.
Do you think they're still on holiday?
What?
Barcelona players, do you think they're still on holiday?
Yeah, they're still on holiday. They still don't think that there is a competition, there is a serious tournament in here that is happening, or a league, or they need to actually play good. They need to try everything, because look, if they lose points right now, it might affect the end of the season. They might need 3 points by the end of the season. They need to perform every game, even if it's the beginning of the season. They had the preseason. Flick tried some things. They actually removed them being not prepared. They had a warm-up. They prepared everything. So the players need to understand that there is a serious league happening right now, that they need to play good every game. And not only the problem with that, also some of the players, they already saw themselves winners, superstars, Champions League winners, La Liga winners. They are done. They won the La Liga, they won the Copa del Rey, they won this Super Cup. They are happy, satisfied with this. Now we are big. Now we are the best club in the world. Let's just go and have fun in La Liga. Let's just go have fun against this team. Let's get to the Champions League, and then we're going to see what will happen. They feel they already won everything, which didn't win anything right now. What matters, I'm sorry, you're smiling. I know you're smiling about that Champions League comments. I know, it's coming. But look, it's a fact. Look, you said that You respect facts. You don't respect delusion. And I'm being honest in here. What matters is the Champions League. And as long as we didn't win the Champions League, those players need to get their asses up and try every game. They can't be just doing what? What?
It's haram for you. The Champions League is haram for you. I don't know if
brother, we're gonna make it halal. We're gonna make it halal, brother. We're gonna make it halal. Nah, we're gonna, brother. You want it in every haram way. It's haram for you. The Champions League you have are haram, brother. You want it in every haram way. Brother, talking about haram. No, it's not haram. You want haram Champions League. Brother, talking about haram. No, brother, talking about Champions League. He cheats in every Champions League. Brother, haram. Look at 15. I'm sorry. That's haram. Brother, haram. It's haram on us. Now we're gonna make it halal. Make your Champions League.
Oh, God help me, bro.
Talking about haram Champions League. We're gonna win it. We're gonna make it halal.
Guys, smash the like button. This is the collaboration that we needed here on YouTube. Smash those like
buttons. These two definitely. Honestly, mate, need to start their own show, mate. They would just like be cooking each other for like a whole hour, bro. We won't stop, mate. Anyway, we're gonna go into some super chats here. Faisal is still in Delulu hand after the 3-0 Oviedo. Look, he can make his opinions on the match. Every Real Madrid has their opinions, so I'm going to take that on the chin. We've got anti-state, anti-government saying 105 wins for Madrid, 104 wins for Barca.
Name me 3 wins, I dare you. You can't. Exactly.
Sorry, brother. I was busy. What did you say, Papillon? Let me respond to you, Mamada.
Yeah, go on.
105 wins for Madrid, 104 wins for Barca. Amazing. Okay. Whoa. You actually had that whole years in World War I and 1912 and 1915. You only won up against us?
We're still up, though.
Oh my God, up so crazy.
If we end the season with only 1 point over you, we still lift the trophy.
You're talking about something happening right now, not in the past, in a fair environment.
Mabada,
are
you a prophet or something, Mabada? Can you predict the future?
No, I can't predict Barca winning against Real Madrid again.
Okay, let's see. You behave like you have never lost against us before.
I have confidence.
I'm telling you.
I see the future.
Have confidence. He's gonna burn even more when it doesn't happen. So have
he's gonna burn one. He's gonna burn Real. That's who it's gonna burn. When that El Clasico game happened, and you see,
I swear, losing,
you're gonna be so sad. You're gonna blame Xavi.
I can't wait for it's over, guys.
We Madridistas have been eating good for the past 10 years. We have been eating good. We have a belly full of food.
Against us, you've been eating against others. Against us,
you've
been cooking for us, and we were eating.
We could afford to have a season like last year. Of course, we Madridistas, we have a very high standard, and when you support a club like Real Madrid, you expect the club to win major trophies every year. But if you want to think realistically, after the decade that we just had, even though it's not an excuse for losing to Barcelona, again, it's okay to have an off season. It's impossible to win every major trophy year in, year out. Eventually, you're gonna have an off season. Even MSN with Barca and this man, even you guys had an off season. So it can happen to any team. It can happen to any team. We had an off season. Barca had an off season the year before that. So this is football. Let's just be patient and see how the season will plan out. Yeah, Barca fans, it's good that you have the confidence.
I have standards.
My confidence is slowly rising too. Right now, I don't see us being on Barca's level yet, but
I like that.
If the manager can prove me wrong and keep collecting the points and keep improving on the performances, then Marbada, maybe I will have more.
What makes you say that we can't actually improve too? What makes you say that?
That back line, look, this is not even a dig at Barcelona. I just think that the personnel that you have in that back line right now, especially the center-back pairing, is not suitable to the Hansi Flick tactic, to the high line. Araujo can't play that high line.
I agree.
Can't play that high line.
I agree. I fully agree with you. But all I'm saying, no matter how many you score on us, we're going to score more.
But Papillon, you know that maybe in 1 or 2 games that attack can't score more goals than the opposition team. You witnessed it also last season.
Yeah,
So,
I agree.
and that backline from last season is even worse.
Yeah.
The backline this season is even worse than last season. So if that backline could concede 7 goals in 2 games, in over two legs, how many goals will they concede now this season, Mabara? 10?
What about goalkeeper change? The goalkeeper doesn't make any difference.
The goalkeeper is not Gandalf the Grey, Mabara. Yeah, if you
Brother,
leave
he
an
can save
elite,
one, and then we didn't
if you
concede
leave,
7.
look, if you leave an elite number 9 against that keeper, Mabara, you can be Courtois, Buffon, Casillas combined together.
I
You're
agree.
still gonna get cooked.
Exactly.
Simple
Same I
as
say
that.
for you. You're gonna get cooked even with Courtois. So what? I'm sorry. You said it. You made Courtois
I'm not,
look worse.
but you don't get my point, Mabara. I'm not
I'm
saying that
getting
we
your
will
point.
do-
Our defense is
I'm
worse,
not
but
saying
our
that
goalkeeper
Real
is
Madrid
better.
will be invincible this season. Both of us, we're gonna drop points. Both of us, we're gonna lose 50 plus games a season, Mabara. You ain't gonna win
Yeah, I
every
agree.
game. So no team is invincible. This is what I want to say. No team is unbeatable.
No team is unbeatable, but I think
Unless you play
Barcelona.
against Barca.
Yeah, Barcelona.
Until you
That
play against Barca,
the
then
105 wins for Madrid, 104 wins. Who knows, man? Who knows this season? We
we're
have to
gonna
see
make
in it
them 108 and 108 just this season. Just wait,
because of
like
Super
that.
Cup as well. Yeah, but anyway, okay. If Flick doesn't win Coach of the Year, the game is gone. By the way, we're dropping points versus Rayo and Getafe. So Rex saying that Barcelona are going to drop points versus Vallecano and Getafe, but Real Madrid will drop points against Atletico. I don't think Atletico Madrid are even that good this year, to be honest. They've been
I mean,
playing
It don't
absolutely
matter.
horrific.
It don't
They play
matter.
against
It's
Real
still,
Madrid.
it's still a Madrid derby,
Yeah,
they always turn up.
Away,
They
Atletico
always
away
turn up.
is always
Yeah.
difficult.
They always turn up, yeah. And Barca, so we are good, they say. So they're going to say Rex thinks obviously Real Madrid are going to lose against Barcelona. Stanimir, why Real Madrid fans just admit that they like to have the ref as the 12th player? Matrix, you can respond to that one.
Say it,
Mabara,
please.
thanks for the money, but stay off drugs, Mabara. Thank you for the money.
Nah, he's actually look. He's actually talking facts. He's actually talking. This is how you actually counter this. You don't defend your team and your 12 players.
I
so
don't.
You actually start.
Mabara,
Nah,
talking
nah,
to
nah.
some of Barca fans, talking to them is like
Good
talking
one.
to a brick wall.
Good one.
It don't matter
You
what you
changed
say.
from
It doesn't
all
go
Barca
through
fans to
them.
some Barca fans. Thank you.
Because some of them have actually sense in their head.
Thank you.
And you can actually have a good conversation about football with them. Yeah, but
Bro.
the people like yesterday in my DMs that are insulting my
Don't pay
family
attention to
members
them. Brother,
because
if
I was talking shit
DMs,
about Barca.
Brother,
then
I
Mabara-
show you my DMs, you will be actually like, what the fuck is this? This is 1942 or something, brother. You see my DMs is the scariest place in the world. I swear to God. Do you think they are bad?
This is why I don't have Instagram, people. I don't have
Brother.
Instagram. I don't. Yeah.
Mabara, it's
And-
not
Moments
even
is
my
bad.
Instagram, it's the channel's Instagram. Mabara, the guy is in the fucking DMs killing my
where is your treble, Real Madrid? You want to respond, Matrix?
Respect. Ooh, I
We
love
don't.
you, Stanimir, again.
That's the only thing that
Eluded
actually
us, yeah.
Barcelona has over us. Yeah, and respect to them, they actually have 2 trebles.
Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of teams has 1. No team has 2. Barca has 2. So big up to Barca. Respect to them. With that fact, I'm not gonna sit here and say that treble is shit. Of course, I want Real Madrid to win the
That's
treble.
also true as well.
I want to win the treble as well.
This is also true, though. This is also true. The comment that Tracy put, we won.
Tracy, it's not we. There is no we. There is no we. Brother, you won nothing. Shut up, brother. Tracy's talking about we. You didn't win nothing. We. Say Real Madrid won.
Look, I'm not
talking about we. Sitting down in his basement talking about we. What?
Look, I'm not taking anything away from Barcelona yet. Of course, winning the treble is
fine. Have 2 as well.
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah,
chances we couldn't
especially winning 2 of them. Yeah, this as well is something that no other team has done.
And 6 trophies as well in the season.
Yes, 6 trophies as well, of course. But at the same time, I'm gonna say it like
Thank you
this.
for reminding me,
say
Dave.
it like
It's
this.
one of the things I
Wait a
want. I want
Look,
this. I
At
want
the
that.
same time, winning the Champions League also back to back. Still to this day, in the Champions League era, no team has done it even for 2 years straight. Real Madrid has done it for 3 years straight. Yeah. So we also have achieved something that no other team can match that. So we both have our bragging rights. I don't like Barca, but I'm not saying that Barca is, I don't know, Everton or West Ham or one of these teams. Barca and Real Madrid, these two teams are in the league of their own. Any other team in the world football is a stepping stone to either Real Madrid or Barca. When you reach these teams, you have reached the pinnacle of football. Now, depending if you are a Barca fan, of course you want to go and play for Barca, and if you are a Madridista, you want to play for Real Madrid. But my whole life, Real Madrid and Barcelona has been the pinnacle of football. When you reach these clubs, when you leave these two clubs, you will downgrade no matter which team you join. You will downgrade immediately in everything, in marketing, history, hype, everything, my brother, you will downgrade immediately. So I respect, I don't like Barca, but I respect Barca and I respect what they have done. I'm not denying their achievements. And of course, that was one of the first things that I said when I joined this show. They were hands down way better than Real Madrid last season. Yes, they won all the games. They won the league, the clean sweep, all the domestic trophies. The facts are there. I can't be sitting here and saying that they haven't done that. What I'm saying is that this is a new season. This is a new era. Yeah, just because you won all the trophies last season doesn't guarantee you the same amount of trophies.
Say it again. As well. Say it again. What we did last season.
You bottled the Champions League for 11th year in a row. This is what
we
you
won
done
all
last
the trophies.
You want to hear that?
We won all the trophies. We won all the trophies last season against Seattle. That's what I wanted to hear.
Yes, you done. I'm not gonna say that you didn't. You want me to sit here and say you didn't? The facts are there, my brother. People are not dumb. They know we were here. But I'm just saying that it doesn't guarantee you the trophies this season. Also, I think that you guys should be patient. Yeah, and I'm honest with you guys here. If you play the same way that you played against Levante away, against Rayo, I see this game being the first game that Barca will drop points in La Liga this season. Because if you give the Rayo those amount of chances that you gave to Levante, they are scoring more than 2 goals. Rayo has much more quality than Levante. And Rayo are very strong at home. So that back line should actually worry Barca. Your attack can carry you. Just like this, this legendary quote that everyone says. Attack wins you games. Defense wins you titles.
Yeah. Referees wins you Champions Leagues.
What? My brother, not even you paid Negreira and you couldn't win the Champions League still.
Oh man, it's hilarious. Anyway, but yeah, we move it, and also don't forget that Vallecas is a Madrid-based team, so we are all Madrid together, people. Madrid together, mate. To beat Barcelona, I'm joking. No.
Por favor, Rayo Vallecano, por favor, hermano.
You can't do it yourself. You are using another teams from your own city to do it.
Yeah.
If the other team can benefit my team, your enemy is my friend. Big
Same for me. Same for me. Same for me.
Yeah, Stanimir says, I wish we had a 12th player. I don't oppose it.
You had the 12th player, but he was Lucas Vazquez.
I tell you what, the match against Chelsea in the Champions League, that was something else, mate. That was...
It's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace.
It's a fucking disgrace.
Brother, I can name you something happened last season. You're going always to the past.
No, but you behave like
11
you are innocent
14 years. Let's start opening up the book. The first, the second, the third.
Behave like you are an innocent angel. You have never done anything controversial.
This is not as bad as y'all. We are bad.
I can at least sit here and admit this stuff.
Admit what?
Say it. Still, I haven't heard any Barca fan admit this.
Say it. Say it. Say admit what? Admit what?
That we won those 3 Champions Leagues fair and square, my brother.
Fair and square, brother. That's not admitting. You wanted to say that you didn't win them fair. Some of them you didn't win them fair. That's what you wanted to admit, but you had to change it.
We won
because
all
you couldn't say it in here. You couldn't say it. Then what are you saying that at least I admit? You admit what? Huh?
What
Tell me what
those Champions Leagues as well.
Say it. What do you admit? I want to know what did
I'm
you
gonna
want to
admit
say.
it here.
Don't change your words before you ever
some
said
of
that.
Some of the decisions would have been different if we had a
good ref.
VAR. If we had VAR, then times
we
didn't have
VAR,
Offside.
and we can go back to the same times that Real Madrid won those Champions Leagues. with some controversial decisions, and I can bring up 50 billion videos from the La Liga
Not
where
more.
Barca are winning the games
Not
with
more.
controversial decisions,
Not more.
offside goals,
Not more.
penalties not being given to other teams.
Not more than you. I can sit down in here and tell you not more than you. How about this? In the Champions League and in the La Liga, and I dare you to do it. You wouldn't find more controversial decisions you had than us.
Don't mention Champions League.
I'm telling you, mentioned it. You removed it from when we talked about referees. You had to move on when we talked about referees in the Champions League. You started mentioning La Liga. All of a sudden, you changed. Brother, focus on something.
Yeah,
all I'm asking is what?
Yes, we make a deal. Until you win the Champions League, Mawala, don't speak about the Champions League.
Until you win us, don't speak about us. That sounds fair?
Fair, Mabada. We will face you soon. Don't
speak about Barca.
Let's see, guys. Let's see.
But don't mention Champions League. We don't want to mention Barca.
We will find out in October, people. We will find out in October. And do you know what? When that Barcelona game and Real Madrid game happens,
brother, bring Real Madrid fans.
I want, we're gonna do that actually.
One after one.
I am going to organize a massive, like, I don't want even to say it, bruv.
By the way, with all due respect, no Barca fan can stand up. Put someone next to Matrix, they're gonna fold. I'm sorry. You show up.
Look at the Barca fans in the chat beating their meat, Mabadas. Stop gooning, my friends, yeah?
Let them enjoy their life. Chat, say it louder, chat. Enjoy your life.
But I want to show between these two, mate, when Barcelona and Real Madrid face off in October. Let's see.
How about
Bring me that.
If Papillon is down, he's more than welcome to join my channel for the El Clasico preview and El Clasico review. I'm down to have him on my channel.
Oh my God. The review. Bring me in the review so we can actually have a celebration together when we win.
But you have to promise to show up even if you lose as well. You have to promise
to show up. I still defend my club. I don't care. I'm a man. I defend my club.
That game is going to be tasty. But thank you much for guys, obviously, for joining in to the show. Don't forget Papillon. His channel is tagged into the title. Football Matrix. I think you need to get to 1,000 before I can do that. 1,000 subs.
You will get it easy. Look, you will get it easy. I'm not a prophet. Same way I know Real Madrid will lose against Barca. I'm telling you, will get it. You will get it.
You will get.
Compared to Dave and this man, guys, I'm a nobody. I just appreciate the opportunity from Dave to bring me on his channel. I love every single one of you guys. No matter what team you support, I love all of you.
Matrix is definitely making waves. So, guys, what I've done in the chat, because I can't pin him in the actual title, I have pinned him actually in the comment section. Make sure you go over to Matrix channel. Yeah, and if you haven't
subscribe to him.
And do you know what? It's good for Barca fans to do that as well. Go over to Matrix channel.
Go and cook him, please. But don't be disrespectful. That's personal and that's
cook. Just leave my family out of it. Leave my family out.
All respectful stuff.
Spam trebles, do it for me, please.
All nice, respectful stuff. Yeah, guys. Obviously, thanks so much for the comments, guys. Much appreciated. Papillon, what's your next target, bro, for subscribers?
Look, next we're gonna have the news about Fermin. He's leaving, so I'm preparing for tomorrow's stream or after that, so we can talk about the Fermin leaving. And the watch-alongs in the weekend. That's it.
Yeah, let's get Papillon to 7.5 thousand subscribers today, guys. Today
as well. I have to announce it here, Dave. Sorry, I'm just gonna use your platform for me as well. On Thursday, Football Carnage will guest my show, and we will have a Champions League draw reaction live stream on the Football Mixes channel. So make sure to tune in there.
Amazing. Obviously, Champions League draw is this Thursday, guys, and we are interested to see who Real Madrid gets and who Barcelona gets. If Barcelona gets PSG from that pot one, bro, I am going to look at that match religiously, bro. I swear.
Easy.
Good. And if
Nuno Mendes, El Padre of Lamine Yamal.
I'm scared. Brother, he cooked him before. He cooked him before when he was 16 in the Champions League. He got cooked.
Oh, guys,
he turned into biryani though when he faced him with Portugal.
He cooked him. But when we are talking about Barca, we are talking about Barca versus PSG, not Portugal versus Spain. You support Portugal or Real Madrid?
PSG will wipe you away. That PSG attack against Araujo and this man swipe.
And if they don't, your actual argument for us being bad is Araujo. What? And if we change Araujo,
it's not only Araujo. That backline against that PSG attack, will be in big trouble.
What about PSG defense against our attack?
PSG attack
They
is well,
couldn't
but
stop
PSG
Chelsea.
has a
They
much
couldn't
better
stop
defense
Joao
than you.
Pedro.
PSG has
Joao
a
Pedro.
much
They
better
couldn't
defense
stop
than you.
Joao Pedro. They Richarlison scored,
That's
man.
one game.
Come on.
That
Come
PSG
on,
attack.
brother.
Desiree Doué, Ousmane Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, Barcola, these men are...
Brother, you're already actually talking about another team. Holy shit, you spoke about
brother,
other
we are
teams more than
talking
your
about
team.
PSG versus Real
Oh,
Madrid or versus
Inter,
Barcelona. What is
PSG.
wrong with
Speak
you,
about
brother?
your
We are having a
team.
conversation.
I don't want to face PSG, guys. By the way, let me
You think I want to
England.
face them?
No,
Give
I don't
me
want
the
to.
Europa League run that Barca had last season. Give me that Europa League run, please.
Brother, you're gonna get it. You're gonna
I
get
want
it
to
and you're
face
gonna
Brest
fail.
and Dortmund, and I don't know. I want to face Benfica in the knockout stage, my brother. Give me
Brother, I
Benfica
wanna
in the
face
knockout
Real
stage.
Madrid. I wanna face Real Madrid.
We
Bring
can't,
the Real Madrid
we can't. But guys,
in the
just to let you know,
semi-finals.
I did see that. Yeah, we can't actually face any of the Spanish teams in the very first group stage.
Nah,
We
I
have
want
to
them in
face.
the semi-finals again.
So
2011.
I would actually love Barcelona to get someone like, I don't know, like PSG and an Arsenal or something like that. It would be great, mate. It would be great. We'll see Papillon doing absolute rage videos every single day, mate.
Big up Papillon. Big
We'll
up
see,
Papillon.
man.
It was nice
Yeah,
to
but
make
guys-
content with
Nice to meet you too, Matrix.
But
Thank
guys,
you
don't
so
forget
much.
again.
bro.
Yeah, we have 261 people in this chat. Who can we raid at the moment? Anybody live at the moment that we want to raid that I cannot see? When is this coming up? Is this coming up now? 9 o'clock. Okay, guys. We're gonna redirect to redirect to Dali. Oh, Rance is live. Let me see if he's live. Let me just check. Let me just check. 2 seconds, guys. Why is Rance live? Is he live now? Let me check. 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, he's gonna go. No, he's not. Yeah, we're gonna redirect to Dali, guys. Dali's got a show.
Big up Dali.
We got a show with Carnage coming up called Blancos Banter. I've never seen that before. This is a new one. This is a new one. You want to compete with the Galacticos podcast? Yeah.
Galacticos Banter. What
Yeah.
is this?
Yeah.
Brother, what is this? What
Blancos-
is the segunda division
Blan-
of podcasts?
Blancos Banter, mate. Dali, mate.
What a name.
Dali.
Come on, man.
Big
bro.
up Dali FC. Much love to Dali FC.
Guys, make sure you hit your notification bell on that podcast for that going live later on. Dali's going to be live with Football Carnage, aka Will, aka
I Show Delusion.
Delusion.
Yes,
Papillon called him.
sir.
Big up Football Carnage as well. Much
Shout
love
out
to
to
him.
him. Shout out to
Yeah,
him.
but guys, anyway, obviously head over there and make sure you hit that notification bell to be notified when they actually go live. And don't forget to try and get Matrix to 1,000 subscribers.
Subscribe.
Yeah, before the end of the international break, and Papillon
We'll get it. Easy.
to hit 7.5, and make sure you two start a fucking show together, right? Okay. I am,
Yes,
guys, let me just tell you this. I am the Vince McMahon of fucking YouTube, yeah.
yes, sir.
Yeah. I put
And I am the Undertaker.
talent. I put
Undefeated.
talents together. Yeah, we want to make this happen. I want to see, these two brothers going at it. And this has been Clasico Chaos. Take care. Adios. A la Madrid.
Big up.
Y nada más.
Big up.
And
Big up.
Papillon, do you want to say anything before we go?
Visca Barça and Visca Catalunya.